Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax 27 English commentary. It is day 8, and as always, we have got 5 dynamite matches set up tonight. We're going to start things out with Juice Robinson versus Tama Tonga. We have Toru Yano versus Sanada, Evil versus Minoru Suzuki, Kazuchika Okada versus Satoshi Kojima, and our main event for the evening, Michael Elgin versus Kenny Omega. So, John, I've got to ask, how you feeling about these matches tonight?
Very intrigued as always. I mean, you know my inner Suzuki gun fandom and really just Suzuki fandom more generally is out in full. I'm really hoping he can go 3-1 in the block, although I am a bit nervous about that, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okada, any match he's in, I'm intrigued because you always got to wonder if anybody can knock off the champion. Right now he's undefeated, as is Kenny Omega, so we'll see if Omega can keep his streak alive. And Yano's always good for an entertaining matchup. So I think day 8 is going to be a load of fun. I just can't wait to get into this with you.
Okada Kojima is very intriguing because Okada is 3-0 and Kojima is 0-3. So no matter what happens in that match, their records are still going to reflect each other after it's over. But there's a very distinct possibility, however slim it might be, that Kojima gets his first win by handing Okada his first loss.
Which is monumental on so many levels because, one, you kind of derail Okada's momentum a little bit, and then secondly, you've beaten the world champion, so you're owed an IWGP heavyweight title matchup. And so, yeah, a lot riding on this match for Satoshi Kojima later in the night. But for right now, I know we're going to open up with Juice Robinson versus Tama Tonga, two really great athletes, and I really can't wait to see who advances in their block.
All right, well, guys, we've got our New Japan World players pulled up and set to 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 45 seconds. And I'm going to go over the process here to help you guys be able to get synchronized with us as we're calling the action here. We are going to do, or I am going to do, a countdown 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to say go. And when I say go, that is when you hit the play button. That's when John and I are going to hit the play button as well and start actually doing our commentary. So hopefully you guys are able to catch up with us, or at least if you don't need to catch up with us, just sync up with us to start things off so you don't need to catch up with us. And if you are on video on demand, it should be no problem because you'll be able to pause and resume whenever you want. But if you're being here live, and I know we've got a few people here live now, just going to make sure that you guys are able to scroll your little timestamp scrubber over to 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 45 seconds, and we're going to do the countdown now. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There we see Juice Robinson. And the bell just rang, and we've got Tama Tonga there as well. These guys, this is a really intriguing matchup because I feel like Juice Robinson is like that pure of heart, like good guy, and Tama Tonga's nickname is literally the bad boy of New Japan.
Yeah, Tama Tonga, I think, has been feeling very frustrated, very angry as of late, and you see they're trying to use the quickness early. Both of these guys, Ashton, currently sit at a 1-2 record according to my table. So whoever wins this is going to be at 500, whereas the loser of this is going to fall to 1-3. So it'll only get harder for the loser here. As you see now, Juice getting the waist lock, trying to ground Tama Tonga. And you know what I'm going to ask you, partner? I ask you every match. Give us your personal tale of the tape. Who do you think has the advantage? Who do you think is going to come out victorious in this contest?
You know what? I'm picking Tama Tonga because I can't think of any one trait where Juice Robinson has an advantage over Tama Tonga other than just size, which isn't really that important.
Right. I mean, even then, it's kind of like a negligible advantage at best. A nice hammerlock reversal there by Tama Tonga. You see he's going to try and control the other arm now, almost like a half chicken wing he tried getting going on there. And now Juice has got Tama Tonga in the snapmare position. But Tama Tonga with the other arm has kind of got like a headlock there. And now Juice going to fight out. Maybe a hip toss. No. Fireman's carry takeover with control of the arm. Nicely done by Robinson. And, you know, in my mind, and now look at this head scissors counter. Very nice. Juice breaks out. Side headlock takeover. Nicely done by Juice. And again, the leg scissors. And Juice again breaks free, and there's an arm drag there, deep arm drag, and maintains control of the arm, and then goes right for the wrist, and then kind of modifies the form of the arm bar a little bit. Now Juice has got snug positioning with Tama Tonga's arm. And I find both of these guys to be such fantastic prospects. Granted, Juice is much younger than Tama Tonga, but I think both have so many athletic gifts and everything else. And there you see the wrist lock there, kind of working the wrist is Juice to Tama Tonga.
Oh, no, he's not. Tama back into the corner.
Very smart by Tama Tonga, because you know now that forces the break, and you kind of get to start over again with that space between you and your opponent. And now look at Tama Tonga
with the disrespect. The light hand brushes on the face. Oh, and he's setting Juice up for something, it seems like. What's he doing here? Oh, is he going to target that knee? Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, knee breaker there by Tama Tonga. And, I mean, we know Suzuki really picked that leg apart in day 6. So, I mean, smart by Tama Tonga to go after it. Not only did he pick it apart in day 6, he also picked it apart in their tag match on day 5. So, Juice has really gotten that leg worked over relentlessly, and now Tama Tonga continuing that work. You saw some headbutts there. And to me, Tama Tonga, I mean, you just look at his look, his ability, his everything. And to me, he's the personification of what wrestling is all about. And what a body shot there by Tama Tonga. Then the elbow to the back of the head and neck. And Juice receding into the corner, but the body shots follow. Headbutt by Tama Tonga. I mean, we've talked about how great Juice can be, that he seems to get better with every match, that he's resilient, that he'll fight to his last breath. I don't think Tama Tonga has any qualms about taking that breath out of Juice. Irish whip into the opposite corner. Juice hits it. Tama Tonga, splash in the corner. He connected. Juice has not been able to mount any kind of defense against Tama Tonga right now, and that's very problematic. You can see the knee heavily taped up. And I mean, imagine how bad is it when you're this late in the tournament, because you figure this is the 4th match for both of these guys, because again, the winner's either going to be at 500 or 1-3. You're in the 4th match. You're practically halfway through the tournament because it's 9 matches for everybody, and you've got an injury like this. I mean, how detrimental is that?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, you said this late in the tournament. I would say this early in the tournament, because really, including this match that you're in right now, you've got 5 matches left to wrestle.
Yeah.
Actually, 6. You've got 6 matches to wrestle. This plus 5 more, and you're going to have to do it on a bum leg. Like, that's horrible.
Oh, Juice caught Tama Tonga in the fireman's carry. Tama Tonga, though, with the elbows. But Juice, thought he was thinking gutbuster, but full Nelson slam. That was quite a way to get into that maneuver. The fireman's carry, into the full Nelson position, into the full Nelson slam. Got to give Juice credit for the innovative offense. And again, checking on that knee. You know the bandaging is coming undone. And Juice has just got to be thinking, I mean, how can you really fully plant on that leg, without wincing in pain? And now you might be thinking of snap jabs. There's one. Chop. Snap, jab, chop combo. Snap. Chop. Tama Tonga reeling here. Snap. Chop again by Juice. The Juice is coming loose. He's trying to fire up.
Yeah, you knew he was going for that left hook, but Tama Tonga knew it as well, and he countered it.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Yeah, inverted DDT.
2. And Tama Tonga kicked out. Again, Juice with the very explosive, very fun offense. That was a nice inverted DDT there. And now he's going to go in the Cobra Clutch position. Is he actually going to do a Cobra Clutch? Oh, look at this. Almost like a Cobra Camel Clutch. This is very interesting here by Juice. Yeah, the Cobra Camel by Robinson.
The Cobra Clutch.
There you go. And I'll tell you, Tama Tonga, Juice is full of surprises this match. You got to wonder, Ashton, if after getting that first win but then losing 2 matches straight, if Juice kind of went back to the drawing board and said, I've got to do some new stuff. I've got to do some, kind of unique offense if I want to get back on the board. I mean, do you think he took a hard look in the mirror, or do you think this is just Juice kind of winging it, knowing he's got the bum knee? And that's how it's
I feel like he might have come into this match not even necessarily expecting Tama Tonga to focus on the knee, and he kind of just had a game plan like any other match, but it was a mistake to do so because you had to know the bad boy of New Japan was going to focus on the knee.
Oh,
Tama
thinking about
Tonga
the head
went for the
shrinker.
head shrinker there, but look at Juice being able to hang on.
That's impressive that he still has that kind of power with a bum knee. And suplex, no, Tama Tonga slid out, and then chop block. That was brilliant. Say what you will about Tama Tonga, but he sees the bullseye and he exploits it. He knew the tide was turning in Juice's favor. He knew he still had a lot of stopping power to, stuff the head shrinker attempt. And he says, well, I'm going to keep picking apart the knee then until I get what I want. And what I want is a very weakened Juice Robinson. Unbelievable. Now Tama Tonga.
What's Tama thinking here? He's going to set him up on the top rope.
This is not good for Juice.
Oh, what? Is he going to do a drop kick?
Oh, no, he's going to take the bandaging off. That knee is totally exposed now, and Juice can't even defend it because of the Tree of Woe. Oh, something very insidious is about to happen here. Oh, God. That knee is fully exposed. What is Tama Tonga thinking? Maybe a drop kick to the knee. Look at it. It's isolated.
Like drop kick, forearm, elbow.
And splash. Oh, that was probably the worst thing you could have done. That's all of your weight on that exposed knee. And
and another one. But you know what? At the same time, his knee is going right into Juice Robinson's body. Oh,
yeah. And then now, could this be the Tongan twist?
Yep.
Tongan twist. And he got it. Hell, that might do it. Juice might be in so much pain, too. And Juice just kicked out. Shot the shoulder off the canvas. And Tama Tonga even looks a bit bemused. Like, how the hell did he kick out of that? And I'll tell you, that knee has got to be racked with pain. You're talking about, because Tama Tonga, he has to be like 200-plus pounds, right? And you're talking all that weight.
He's actually listed at 210, but I would guess he's a little bigger than that.
Yeah, I mean, well, even so, even taking it the minimum weight, 210 pounds on an exposed knee. And, gun's done. Oh, but you stuffed it. There's the lariat.
Oh, my God.
He leaned into that. And look at Juice's face.
What a lariat. I mean, Yoshihashi, eat your heart out. Juice Robinson's the new master of the Desperation Lariat.
That lariat. Oh, and now he's pounding his chest. Juice is firing up here. Juice wants that win. He wants to get back at 500, because at least if you're at 500, you can hardly call your chances dead, even if they are still cumbersome. And now Tama Tonga with the head punches there. Oh, could it be the gun stun again? Trying. Oh, got thrown off. Now Juice might be thinking Pulp Friction. Oh. He's got the chicken wing. Turns it over.
He wants it.
Oh, but the kick again.
Wow. The kick right to the inside of the bad knee. Oh,
no, again. Wow.
That surprises me. I did not think he'd be able to resist that. He wants Pulp Friction. He's going for it again here.
Is he going to get it? No. Tama Tonga. No. No. Juice shoved him off.
There's he missed it. Head shrinker.
Head shrinker. 1, 2, and Juice kicks out. Tama Tonga just wondering, what the hell do I have to do? And I think he knows what he has to do. He needs a gun stun. And I'll tell you, Juice, he is a more built dude, don't get me wrong, but that might have phased him enough where he would be susceptible to the gun stun if Tama Tonga tried it again. This will be his 4th attempt. Is he going to get it? Whirls around. No! Roll up. 2. Oh, my God, that was close.
That was so close.
And there's the gun stun. Welcome to 500, Tama Tonga. There it is. Hey, you can't blame Juice. He had a counter nearly every time except the time that mattered most. And Tama Tonga wins this bout.
Tama Tonga looks like Aquaman.
Yeah, he really does.
Doesn't he kind of look like Jason Momoa?
Yeah, absolutely. And now let me tabulate these results here. Tama Tonga is now at 500, guys, whereas Juice Robinson falls to 1 and 3. And I mean, I like Juice, I really do, and I would hate to count him out, but 1 and 3 are very arduous odds to be staring at. And Tama Tonga now at 500, he at least keeps his dreams of going to Wrestle Kingdom 12. Those dreams still have a pulse in my mind.
Hey, man, hey, and you know what? While you're recording those results over there, I'm going to let people know what the next match is. Toru Yano versus Sanada. It's going to be very interesting because we saw Sanada really forced to bring out a serious side yesterday against, or not yesterday, but on the last day that he fought against Okada. And now today, he is going to have to deal with the goofy antics of Toru Yano.
Yeah, I am going to have to pick Sanada for this one personally. I like Toru Yano, but I think Sanada grew a lot from facing the champion. It was a great back and forth bout, especially in the final minutes. I think Sanada is going to come roaring back strong. But then again, my predictions have been utterly abysmal throughout this tournament. So, yeah, take of that what you will. As the fans now showing Juice their respect, he fought his heart out to try and get those points. And Juice bowing, showing his respect. It's only his first G1. The first one is always rough. I'd love to see Juice compete again at G1 28, and his G1 Climax 27 experience is far from over anyway. But 1-3 again.
Who did he beat? Did he beat Kojima?
He did beat Kojima, yes.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, now we got Toru Yano versus Sanada upcoming here. Almost done tabulating these results. And gotta say, man, what do you think? What are you predicting here? As far as I know, you're a big fan of both guys. So, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with Sanada.
Yeah, there you go. We'll go with Sanada, but it'll be Toru Yano that gives you all the laughs because he just has a direct line to all of our funny bones. I still can't believe the match he put on with Omega recently.
Yep.
That was crazy. And the results have been tabulated as we march on. G1 Climax Day 8, our second matchup here. I
have a question.
Yeah.
What does tabulated mean?
Well, really for me, recorded. Results have been recorded. I think tabulated is just a synonym for that. So, yeah, there you go. As we are waiting on entrances here, you got to wonder how many DVDs Toru Yano has sold. And, because wrestling's only a side job for Toru Yano. So he's like, yeah, this wrestling stuff's all right, but these shilling DVDs, that's my real passion right there.
Well, I mean, he needs the wrestling in order to make the DVDs to sell them.
That is true. So maybe he just sees himself as like an artiste and like the wrestling is his art and he wants to make it in bigger Japanese cinema. So.
Oh, man, look at this.
Cold Skull, Sanada. Well, I'll tell you, he's really come into his own, I think, in this tournament. When you take a look at the records here, we've got Sanada, who's 1-2, and I believe Toru Yano is the same way. Yes, he's also 1-2. So again, another case where you're either going to go up to 500 or you're going to fall to 1-3. The B block is really starting to take shape, man. It's very interesting to me.
Yeah, what's really interesting, too, is that we've got a match after this between two guys sitting at 2-1, Evil and Suzuki, which means one of them is going to, I mean, obviously one of them is going to be 500, but the other is going to be 3-1, which, you know, it's not guaranteed to be the best record, but if you're 3-1 at this point, you're in really good shape.
Exactly. And, you know, to me, I look at everything, and I think you're really going to start to see from day 8 onward, you know, who the real leaders of the pack are. I mean, right now, that there's no doubt that in my mind, it's Omega and Okada because they have untainted records, whereas everybody else has a loss. But, you know, that could very easily change today. And we're always looking for it to change. I know a lot of people have been speculating, you know, can Okada and Omega go all the way and have that undefeated record? And absolutely, both men are fully capable of achieving such a feat, especially side by side. But will they? That's another matter entirely, as we got Toru Yano coming out now. And he's got a steel chair in one hand, DVD in the other. I mean, the DVD trick did work on Kenny Omega. I highly doubt it's going to work on somebody that doesn't give a crap like Sanada. So Toru Yano's going to have to find another way to win. And Toru Yano used some of his best hits, if you will, to try and beat Omega. He used the powder. He used the exposed turnbuckles. He even brought back the tape, which to me, it's been a good while since we've seen Toru Yano employ duct tape. So you got to imagine, you know, what does he have in store for Sanada, given that he's of a completely different disposition to Kenny Omega? And Sanada already on the attack.
Yes! Damn.
Hey, I mean, I did notice the timestamp on our New Japan World Player, folks, was a bit shorter today, for my money. And hell, this match may be the reason why. And now, look at that, he's blinding Sanada. Pin, 2. Oh my God, that was close. I keep wanting to say 3 for so many pinfalls, but Sanada kicked out. Woo, that was close. Now Sanada looking at Toru Yano. And there's the kick right there.
Yes. I love that Sanada's not taking any of Yano's crap.
And then just hits Yano right there with the turnbuckle pad.
Right in the tuchus.
Yeah, right in the tuchus indeed. And now
oh, what? Is Sanada gonna... Oh, no, I thought Sanada was going to undo a turnbuckle. Oh, he's got the water. He's going to pour the water on Yano.
And he does.
That's refreshing. You just woke the guy up. What are you doing, Sanada?
Yeah, maybe wanting to wake him up from all of his crap. Oh, and he spits it right in the eyes. Cradle, 2, throw again,
yes.
again, the nearest of near falls. God damn!
Come on, Sanada.
Toru Yano here, reverse the Irish whip. Does Sanada? Sanada ducks down,
drops down.
That vertical leap.
Oh, break! Break!
Toru Yano here, taking Sanada out. Sanada gonna go
Sanada
around.
Does not give a shit though. Oh, what? He's like decapitating him.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely making it hard for Yano to breathe. Very smart by Sanada. That's the first time I've ever really seen anybody counter that particular antic from Toru Yano.
You leave yourself prone. I'm gonna take advantage and cause as much damage as possible.
Irish whip. Yano reverses. Oh, well, arm first.
I was gonna say Sanada, you gotta jump over the guardrail, but he didn't.
And I'll tell you, going arm first, and now he's got the tape.
Oh, God, he has the tape.
Oh, and that's arm burn. Oh, again, a kick to the gut. And now what's Sanada thinking here?
Oh, yes, Sanada, so smart.
I'm actually surprised he didn't use the tape. He does love to hog tie people, so I thought he was going to take it to the next level, but I guess not.
Oh, I wonder if that's how he's going to win. He's going to hog tie Yano and tape it so that he literally just can't get out.
And then just stomp there.
Although that might be the only roll of tape that was under the ring, so maybe not.
I'm sure that ring has plenty of tape, knowing that Toru Yano's involved. And now another stomp there. And now Sanada. Oh, and a rake to the eyes there by Yano. Off the ropes, there's a vertical leap by Sanada.
Leapfrog. Double leapfrog, drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick there by the cold skull. And now he disrobes.
Off comes the shirt, and the ladies lose their minds.
Yeah, now you know Sanada's getting serious here. Backbreaker.
Oh, is he going for a moonsault already? Yes.
And he doesn't get it.
You know what, though? He landed on his feet, so it's okay. Don't know. Oh, exposed turnbuckle.
Toru Yano.
Yano. Oh, and he ducked. He did it. He ducked. He did the thing.
And that smile. Japanese troll face. And skull end.
Oh, no. Skull end. Oh, my Yano, the small package. 1, 2. Sanada kicks out. Yes.
Again at 2 3/4. And now, back to the skull end.
Skull end.
Don't really know if he has it fully. And Toru Yano gets to the ropes.
Got to the ropes, though. See, that's the thing with Toru Yano. As goofy as he is a surprisingly competent wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, God, more tape. No.
I knew it wasn't the last we were going to see of it. Misses the baseball slide.
Why would you do the baseball slide?
Why would you give him legs? Oh, he kicked him off.
Oh, he kicked him off, though. He kicked him off.
And now Sanada going to vault over the rope. I don't know if that's smart. And he actually did connect.
I'd say it was pretty smart.
And now Sanada's got the tape. I'm telling you, I think he's going to hog tie his ass. Oh, he's taking him all the way up. Oh,
that's brilliant. Hey, countouts give you the same amount of points as a victory. Oh, he is hog tying him.
Called it. And now, oh my God, and Yano can't even stop this.
Get the other leg in there. Yeah. Let's see you get out of this, Yano. Just gonna leave him there. Yes! This is how Sanada gets to 500, baby.
Yeah, can we just sing? And that's it. That's it. Welcome to 500, Sanada.
I love it. Yano's gonna be there for the rest of the night.
Oh, Yano, will you ever learn?
What is there to learn? He's just what is it?
Not to use fucking tape?
Oh, I mean, it
Oh,
never really backfired on him before this.
I feel like it has, though. And, let's see.
And he just walks past him. Yes, you are just gonna leave Yano just chilling there, upside down with his butt out.
Oh, man. I wonder if people are going to pass by Yano on the entrance ramp and just be like, nah, I ain't dealing with that. Well, so
You know
far,
what? Oh, the refs are doing it.
Oh, now go and shrug about
I
it.
kind of expect his Chaos stablemate to help him out because I'm pretty sure the next match. Oh no, there is no Chaos stablemate coming out in the next match. I thought it was the Okada match next, but it's Evil versus Suzuki. They would have left him there for sure.
Yeah. So far, a great night for Los Ingobernables de Japón in the B block. They're 1-0. Can Evil continue? And look at Yano rolling all the way to the other side. Wow. Oh my God, Yano. Look, I'm already switching gears because I'm a Suzuki guy and I'm just like on the edge of my seat, hoping Suzuki can go to 3-1, but I'm dreading he's going to go to 500. So we shall see. I mean, I guess we'll talk about it now. Do you have any official predictions for Evil versus Suzuki?
Oh man, you know what? I gotta stick with my boy Suzuki. I gotta go with Suzuki, man. He's got to win this.
You know, emotionally, I'm sticking with Suzuki, but mentally, I honestly don't know. And like you said, this is one of the more significant matchups of the day because they both have a 2-1 record. So the loser falls down to 500, but the winner ascends to 3-1. That is a beautiful place to be in this block. And I mean, Evil can get just as physical as Suzuki, and that's what's so interesting about Evil as an opponent. Is, you know, I'm not saying Suzuki can't pick him apart. What I am saying is I think Evil can take it because you know Evil likes to employ such sinister, things like, oh, I'm going to wrap a steel chair around your throat and then hit it with another chair, or I'll use mist and of course the sweeping STO. Like Evil can dish out a beating. He can dish out a beating, but I think both him and Suzuki can take it. So it really is going to be a war of attrition as to who's going to break first. And man, I am really hoping Suzuki can get 6 points. That'll send me over the goddamn moon. But Evil, I think, has kind of found his groove a little bit. So we shall see. As you see the Grim Reaper now coming out himself. Evil, upside down cross and all. Let's see if we got any chat reactions about it.
Because I did mention this on Tuesday. We've got Suzuki in this match. Suppose he goes, I don't know, 7-2. He has the opportunity to go 3-1 here. Suppose he goes 7-2, and suppose Okada and Omega are both 6-2 going into day 18, and we have already seen they can't even beat each other in 60 minutes, much less 30. So suppose they go to a time limit draw, Suzuki would win the block.
Yeah, he would. Which now that I know that is a possibility, I've just been marking out inside nonstop because Suzuki in the G1 Climax finals, like my fucking heart right now. Because when he was announced, like, again, I thought he was one of those older competitors because the guy's 48. I'm like, is he only going to be there to make, the young guns look good? But if anything, he's beaten the young guns because he beat both Juice and Sanada. So Suzuki's in this for Suzuki. He's in this to get another crack at the IWGP heavyweight title, the one title that's eluded him and his lust for gold. And I mean, we can't forget. I've had a tendency to forget because I'm trying to look at the bigger picture for Suzuki. Wrestle Kingdom main event, world title, being the man, all that stuff. But Suzuki is currently the never openweight champion. If Evil beats Suzuki, that would put him in line for a title shot.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I really hope that doesn't happen.
I mean, it'd be an interesting feud for sure, but again, I want Suzuki to be world champion. I love Okada, but I love Suzuki so much more. I don't give a shit. So here's to hoping that the Lonely Warrior can pick up another victory. This is going to be very interesting. Desperado's going to be in Suzuki's corner. So he could have a part to play in this, but then again, I do think Evil is the type that he could keep Suzuki at bay. There you see some Suzuki gun banners and flags being waved in the audience. That's a good fan right there. Suzuki gun for life as evil awaits.
How evil really are you when you go up against the most miserable personality in the world?
Yeah, a guy that really doesn't give a shit about your livelihood and will just do whatever it takes to win. And there he is. God damn.
And sometimes he gives so few shits about your livelihood, he will go out of his way to harm you, even if it doesn't necessarily help him to win.
Exactly. Just ask any referee or ringside personnel.
Exactly.
And Suzuki, you know, words like sourpuss, curmudgeon, all those types of terms, I think they just really understate what kind of personality Suzuki has. And you see that smile because he knows he's about to do the one thing that actually brings him joy in life, hurting another person.
Yep.
And in any other context, you would think, wow, why isn't that person in jail? But then you realize, oh no, this is sanctioned beatings, so that makes it all okay.
Yep.
Oh my God. I like to mention every time Suzuki, such a storied career for this man. Oh my God!
Oh yes!
I was trying to do the narrative, Suzuki, but I guess you didn't give a damn. And now Evil, kick to the gut, forearm there, another forearm, third forearm, fourth forearm, chop, and Suzuki wincing a little bit. I think he's still got plenty to give. Another chop. Suzuki would love to get 6 points in his block. 3-1 is a beautiful place to be. Irish whip, guardrail, meets the back of Suzuki. And now Evil with the choke.
Dude, I love that Suzuki got whipped into the guardrail, and as Evil was coming at him, he still managed to find time in his day to give him the death glare.
Yeah. Oh, and now Evil's the one taking Suzuki into the crowd.
This is rare. Yeah, Suzuki's usually one doing that. He's going to get the upper hand, though, and use a guardrail. Yeah.
Oh, there's a chair right in the gut.
And over the back.
Right in the back.
Yes, another one.
And another chair right in the back.
And grab a guardrail, Suzuki. Grab a guardrail. Throw it on him.
I think he's going to throw everything on him because that's the third chair now. He's using another chair across the back.
Oh, and he bent that one over his back.
Ref, do you really want to tell Suzuki what he can and cannot do right now? Because I'm telling you, you're not going to win. And now, Suzuki. Oh, my God. That's what I love about this. Neither one of these guys is really going to be pushed around. And that's why you got to force the other guy to be pushed around like Suzuki just did there. Oh, now he's got him by the hair here. And what a shot to the face.
Oh, just a punch to the forehead, man.
You know I always talk about never wanting to owe Ishii money, but can you imagine, like, growing or being trained in a dojo that Suzuki runs? What a disciplinarian this motherfucker must be. And now, oh, dear God, he's got a water bottle. And now, oh, my God, right
I'm surprised he didn't resort to just waterboarding Evil.
I know, right? And now look at that smile. He is in nirvana right now with what he just did to that man. Desperado now is going to survey the damage. You know, Desperado's going to get his licks in. Now Suzuki kind of pacing like a wild animal here.
Everything might be evil, but nothing is more evil than Suzuki.
Yeah, you're damn right, partner. You're damn right about that. Let's get some chat reactions here while Evil's recovering. And yeah, a lot of people are pro Suzuki here, and I love it. But yeah, Evil now stirring. He's going to try and make his way back to the ring. Suzuki is back in the ring. Man, how great would it be for Suzuki if it was just a count-out victory, but I don't think Evil's going to allow it. And Evil is, no, still staggering, and he just got back in the ring. That was a lot more difficult for Evil than I thought it was going to be. And now Suzuki's got Evil by the hair. Oh, my God, what even did that? Oh, what is he digging into his face? What was that?
I think it's a pen, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, God. Well, he's affixing his signature all over Evil's flesh. God damn. You know, Evil's wondering, what the hell's happening to me? Suzuki, man. I don't know. He just woke up extra venomous today. It's like, I'm gonna do everything. And there's a kick right there to Evil. He's got him by the hair again. That's a lot of hair to grab, too. And now, headbutt. No! Right to the eyes there by Evil. Evil fighting back. Or trying to, anyway. Now Evil pointing at Suzuki. Oh, caught the boot.
Oh, he got the foot up, but Evil caught it. Discus lariat. Now Evil throwing Suzuki to the outside.
Why would you go back to the outside where you were just traumatized there? And now, back into the guardrail. Almost like shoulder thrust there, using the guardrail for support. And now takes out Desperado.
Desperado, brilliant. Oh, wow.
Well, that sternum just got caved in. And now Evil. Oh, Evil now. He's thinking his steel chair spot. If anybody could counter this, it's Suzuki, but I don't know if he's going to have an answer to this. And now Evil, there it is. Like I said, neither one of these guys is really going to be bullied. And you really got to impose your will as aggressively as you possibly can to get anything done. And right now the tide has shifted slightly to Evil's favor. Now Evil back in the ring, but I think he's going to want to break the count. I think he realized he won't get a count-out victory this way. And Suzuki already kind of back up and stirring. But Evil, there you see again, goes back to the outside. And now he's going to control the pace. He gets Suzuki inside. Evil back in the ring. Oh, man. Suzuki's in a bad way now. Look at that foot right on the top of the head. Disrespecting Suzuki. There's a shot to the back. Completely antithetical to the Juice Robinson match where Juice wanted to do this straight up and clean it. Oh, wait a minute.
Really, Juice? Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Oh, and the eye rake. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, got the arm. Fujiwara.
Oh, my God.
Shades of his mentor.
Armbar. Oh, and he's got the thumb, too. Oh, my God.
Oh, shades of his mentor. I say all the time, Suzuki was trained by both Billy Robinson and Fujiwara. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
I think he did his
raking,
mentor.
Like, really cranking on that thumb. Oh, my God. He's going to dislocate it.
Oh, now the other finger. Oh, and he got the foot on the rope.
You sound like you're having a baby over there, brother.
Jesus, no, that was just really agonizing to watch. God damn. And now, oh, man, well, I'll tell you, that Fujiwara would have made his mentor proud. That was beautiful form. And now, again, back to it. And Evil, missed the kick. Super kick to the stomach.
Super kick to the stomach.
3-1 is on the line here. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get those 6 points? And now Evil charging. Oh, the lariat.
Evil with the lariat.
Off the ropes, but Suzuki uses the ref as a shield.
Oh. And here comes Desperado.
And now the eye rake and everything.
Where are Taka Michinoku and Taichi?
They may come out. Oh, Ibushi. Bushi's out now.
Evil has his own masked defender.
There you go. Now Bushi off the ropes. Tope Suicida there. Oh, man.
Tope Suicida.
Sends Desperado right into the guardrail. Suzuki, though, has an opening. The referee's still down. Now, wait a minute here. That's another Suzuki Gun member with a chair.
Oh, no, it's Taichi. Of course it's Taichi.
Oh, my God. That was right in the face. Oh, but now, wait a minute here.
Yes, Hinamu.
This thing's breaking down here.
Shot, kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Rana. God, I love Hinamu so much.
That was.
He's so good.
That chair's still in the ring. That chair could be the difference maker here.
Yeah, it could.
And now they're dragging Desperado and Hiramu out of here.
Desperado and Taichi.
Desperado and Taichi, excuse me. And now the referee getting back in here. I mean, Evil did take more damage than Suzuki did because, I mean, Bushi and Hiramu didn't even lay a hand on Suzuki. But now Suzuki here. He's got to be quick about this. Evil stirring a little bit. And there's the gut shot with the chair. And the ref admonishing Suzuki. Oh, and there's a kick to the gut there by Evil. And there's the lariat by Evil. Oh, and now Evil calling for the end here. Is he going to get it? No! Sleeper!
No.
Countered again.
Well, Nelson.
Headbutt. Oh, Evil saying this is going to be... Wait a minute. Slips around. Sleeper again. Oh, man, after all the chair shots, after everything, how much more does Evil have to give? Evil may be fading here. He's trying to... Oh, no. Arm sank. And now the ref checking. Oh, this could do it. No!
Oh, no, what? No!
He got it!
No!
That's gonna do it.
You've got to be kidding me!
Wow, Evil's at 500, and so actually no, Evil's at 3-1. Suzuki's at 500.
Yeah.
Damn it! You know what? I had a bad feeling. I was a bit hopeful after the sleeper because I thought Evil ate all those chair shots, but it just wasn't meant to be. Suzuki's at 500, but Evil is at 3-1.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you realize, though, if Okada and Omega both win today, which it's obviously Okada has an easier time of winning than Omega because it's Kojima or Elgin. I'd much rather be facing Kojima in a G1 than Elgin. But, like, if those guys both win today, they're both 4-0, and there's only one person who is a win away from them, and that's Evil now at 3-1, and everyone else only has 2 wins or fewer.
Yeah. As a Suzuki fan, I'm definitely disappointed, but I gotta say, very impressive that Evil, has a 3-1 record. So, I mean, we shall see. The B block to me, well, the A block on the whole may be more entertaining in terms of like matches and stuff like that. I feel like the B block is more interesting in terms of like who's going to lead the pack, who's ultimately going to come out with this thing. Because, I mean, yeah, right now Omega and Okada are commanding it, but pretty soon they're going to have to meet each other. And if that draw does occur, that's when the real Pandora's box kind of opens up and chaos gets unleashed.
Yeah. So, you know what? We actually have someone new in chat today. He's just called himself Mike here, but one of his first messages, he said, any thoughts on Okada both going 8-0 and then having another draw? What happens then? And I don't even know what would happen then, because normally in the case of a draw, the winner is whoever beat the other person, and if it goes to a draw, then there's usually somebody with more wins that can win the block. But in that case, if these guys both go 8-0-1 and they're with each other, how do you call someone a winner then? Like, would the finals have to be a triple threat?
That would be a first in, I think, G1 history.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane. As I mean, now I really don't know. I really don't know. A lot still needs to be answered. You can't call Suzuki out of this tournament by a long shot, given that he's only at 500. But I mean, Evil is at 3-1 right now, and that's a beautiful place to be. And speaking of 3-1, is that the record that Kojima could hand to Okada when this match is over, or is Okada going to go 4-0? Man, that'd be quite a record, and Omega's going to have a tougher time because his opponent is a guy that he has a rivalry with, a history with, the man that beat him for the Intercontinental Championship, Michael Elgin. So, I don't know. I'd say Okada got the luck of the draw today as far as I'm concerned, partner.
Poor Kojima, man. He's in bad shape right now.
But, maybe Kojima's kind of using this as fuel to the proverbial fire. Maybe he realizes on some level that, people are kind of underestimating him, looking past him. And, maybe he wants to show that he still has a lot to give. So I'm very curious, very, very curious how Kojima's going to respond to this pressure tonight. As here comes Okada. Man, I still can't get over. Evil is now at 6 points in the block, and he's got to be watching this match very closely because if Okada does lose, him and Evil have the same record. And then when Evil does face Okada, that match could have a lot more significance than it originally would have. So here is the Rainmaker. Kojima has to look at that belt. That I believe you have said that Kojima was a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, if I'm not mistaken. And Kojima would love to get back to that mountaintop one more time. And he sees Okada wearing it, and he says, hey, tonight, I mean, if I win, sure, my record's only, 1-3 at that point. But I'll have beaten the world champion, I'll have derailed his momentum, and I'll be owed a future world title shot, which, by the way, one last note on the Evil Suzuki thing, maybe now Evil will get a shot at the Never Openweight Championship. Because he did beat the Never Openweight Championship. Now Okada.
Who else has beaten Suzuki?
I believe. Let me see. His only other loss was to Omega.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, those are the two guys. Yeah, I mean, I honestly doubt Omega is even going to attempt to go after the never openweight title, although he is technically owed a match. So if he wants to, he can.
Yeah, I had the same thought process as you. I don't think he'll pursue the title, but stranger things have happened, and there is Tenzan. Gotta wonder
Hey,
what's
I
going through
mean, he might
Tenzan's
not
mind.
be the swashbuckling pirate that Suzuki is, but hey, maybe he wants a little more gold in his life too.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that when you're running the wrestling world like Omega is.
After
And
all, who doesn't love gold?
I see what you did there. And Okada trying to get this crowd into it. And I look at these two, and it's really kind of an interesting story being told here because I just talked about when you're the best in the wrestling world like Omega. And when you think about the wrestling world, I mean, has that world passed Kojima by? And clearly that world is Okada's present. So I think you look at these two competitors and you see two completely different generations meeting in the middle here.
Whoa,
Kojima
Kojima
now with the
there.
forearms. A
Did you
waist
see
lock.
Okada? Okada started out like rooting for Kojima along with the crowd, and then he kicked him and beat him up a little bit. And then he turned around and looked at the crowd like, "Oh yeah, Kojima, root for him now." And
Right.
then he turned around into a boot. So yeah, Kojima really popping those pecs, baby.
That's how you know he's getting serious. I mean, this is a match with the world champion. And Kojima would love to be the fly in the proverbial ointment to really taint that undefeated record.
Oh my
Checks the arm
god,
again. Forearm
Okada! That's
again.
the second time in this match already that Okada's gone for the Rainmaker. He is really trying to put this away early. Drop kick.
And he got it. He got it and
Wow.
Kojima out to the floor. And do you think
it's weird because Okada really feels really more arrogant than usual in this, and he's always arrogant, but seems like he's turned it up from 11 to 15 in this match.
I'm actually glad you said something, partner, because I was getting ready to ask you if you felt like something different was going on with Okada, if maybe he was kind of looking past Kojima a little bit, thinking, oh, it's going to be easy to hit my Rainmaker on him. He was something, back in the 90s, but I'm what it's all about right now in 2017. And there's a boot by Okada to Kojima over the guardrail. And are we going to see that crossbody? I don't really know if there's proper positioning for it.
I don't
Seems
really
like
know if Okada thinks Kojima is worth the crossbody.
Oh, wait a minute here. What is he thinking? No, he might be thinking guardrail DDT. It's been a while since we've seen this. And he got it.
He's pulling out his 2015 repertoire at this point.
Very interesting to me how Okada is going about this match. Because I just think, again, you're just looking at it, and he's probably just thinking, Kojima, he's a relic. Kojima, he doesn't matter. And there you see Geto. He's all smiles. His meal ticket making big money tonight. And I almost feel like Okada was covering up his ears. Now, wait a minute. What the hell? What is going on right now? Okada now beating up Tenzan. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on here? And Okada, he almost seemed like he was covering his ears, like he was hearing something he didn't like. And now he's trying to cause trouble for Tenzan. You see the smug smile on Okada's face. Partner, have you ever seen our champion act like this?
No,
Tenzan,
never.
Yeah, it's very, very different for Kazuchika Okada. I mean, yeah, you were right what you said earlier, partner. He's always been arrogant. He's always felt himself. He's always had a bit of an ego. But I've always felt like it was more playful, more just part of like who he is. Like, I am the future, I'm proud of it, and I'm going to keep that distinction. I've never seen him, though, so disrespectful of another person as he's being to Kojima right now.
Well, and especially, I mean, not just a person, but a legend.
Now look at that, again. Again, the mob clapping, like, yay, Kojima got back in the ring, yay, Kojima. Do you think that Okada is drunk on his own hype? Is he thinking like, oh, I'm 3-0, 4-0 is going to be a breeze? There's a single leg drop kick.
He's thinking, you know what? I've beaten Kenny Omega, I've beaten Kenny Omega, and he hasn't beaten me. And he's one of the other best people going right now. So what the hell makes Kojima think he has a chance?
This almost makes me root for Kojima. I'm not going to lie. Okada's definitely getting to me, which I know is the point.
That is, yeah. I was going to say, it's working then.
Yeah, Okada just looking down at Kojima, almost like he's trash. Like, what are you doing in my ring?
Say, it's working, and we're getting worked.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Kojima, trying with the body shots, but immediately saying, and then Okada, look at that. Look at that. Just the brashness and the brazenness of this man.
Okada definitely has the air of like, this guy's not in my league right now.
Absolutely. I mean, to your point, Okada's got to be thinking, I've beaten the likes of Tanahashi and Kenny Omega. Who the hell have you even beaten recently, Kojima? And you know, that, telling you, if he keeps up with this arrogance, he might get caught. Oh, now the biting. He was biting Okada, and then the kick to the midsection, another kick, but Okada right back.
European
uppercut.
Wow. The single European takes Kojima off his feet. Wow.
Well, I mean, Okada, look, he's got the youth.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The ref's not going to count it.
That's not a formal pin.
What is going on with Okada right now?
Okada, he doesn't take Kojima seriously.
Clearly. Is he going to do the diving European here? No.
No, Kojima getting back up.
Kojima's really just not worth his effort right now, I guess.
I mean, look at this. Look at that. I've never seen a G1 match like this, and we've been covering this. Is our third year covering this. And in the prior 2 years, we also covered the tag matches. And in all that time, I've never really seen a tournament match like this. And just one straight shot takes Kojima down. And now, again, starting things with Tenzan. Like what the hell, Okada? And Tenzan trying to rally his friend on. I mean, it's all moot to me.
I gotta admit, I kind of miss Tenzan in G1. We haven't seen any mountain bombs this year. It's a shame.
Oh, now the Mongolian chops there by Kojima trying to fight back. There's a third one, but Okada right with the knee.
Wow.
Again, he's got
so different. I love this.
He's got the youth. He's got the resiliency, the athleticism. Oh, eats the turnbuckle though.
Kojima. Cozy cutter?
No, he got it. And Kojima here has got to fight back. And I think he may finally be mounting an offensive here against the champion.
Off the ropes. Forearm. Another forearm.
Oh, no. Duck the lariat. Wait a minute here. Off the ropes.
Kojima
shoulder block.
Forearm. Another forearm there from Kojima. He's on a little bit of a roll now. Let's see if he can kind of pile up on his momentum.
You're talking forearms, brother. I just saw a shoulder block. What's your timestamp right now?
Chop. Well, he's kind of doing like a shoulder block with his left arm and a forearm with his right arm when he's doing it, but now he's doing lightning chops.
Okay, well now, yeah, maybe we're good now. There's a forearm there by Okada. I got really scared that we got off track. There's a forearm there by Kojima, and right back to the chop. And look at Okada's face.
Chop. And there we go. Is he going to shoot him into the other corner? Are we going to get the forearm? Are we actually going to? Nope, never mind.
Okada again having that agility. There's a back elbow there.
From Okada.
Now I'll kick there to Kojima. Front face like, no. Kick. DDT. What a DDT. Spiked it there. And now Kojima. Kojima on his stomach here. Okada, he got spiked on that DDT. Now what can Kojima do here? How can he build upon this? He needs to keep going. You can't slow down now. You're in the ring with the champion and one of the best New Japan has to offer. I mean, hell, again, if you have the title, that makes you the best. And I was thinking Koji Cutter. Okada fought out of it. And now Irish whip into the opposite corner. No, Kojima reverses. He's going to charge at Okada. Okada, though, lifting him up. Could it be the neck breaker?
Oh, what is Okada doing? Reverse neck breaker.
Oh, and he got it. He got all that neck breaker there.
I heard the Japanese commentator being like, reverse neck breaker.
And
I love being the Japanese commentary guys. They're so good. I wish I understood Japanese so I could actually understand what they were saying most of the time, but big elbow drop there from Okada.
This might be
turning around. Yeah. He's going to call for it. Rainmaker!
And this could do it right here. Does Kojima have a counter? And now look at Okada again, just basking in his own calm and confidence.
He's getting booed. He's getting booed by this crowd.
Oh, but Kojima backing it up. Kojima backing it up. Another hard back elbows.
Third time now that Okada's tried to set up for a Rainmaker and not gotten it.
Oh, now Kojima. He's got Okada perched on the top rope. Could this be an avalanche Koji cutter? Okada trying to stop it. Forearm. Forearm. Kojima goes down. Meets Okada. There's a lariat.
Oh,
Okada goes over the rope. Now Okada.
This is so different, though. Wow.
Absolutely. I mean, you got Okada really bullying Kojima, really disrespecting Kojima, and Kojima trying to show that he still has just a little bit more to give.
I feel like this is how like a Roman Reigns versus Chris Jericho match would go like today.
Yeah. Hell, I feel like this is how Undertaker versus Roman Reigns in this past year's WrestleMania should have gone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just Roman just reveling in it, mocking Taker, like, oh, thank you, Taker, stomp. You know, like.
I love the way you said that.
Yeah. And now, stomp there by Kojima.
There's your stomp, bud.
Yeah, meeting Okada there. And now is he going to suplex him back into the ring? Or is Okada going to have a counter? And he does have a counter.
Suplex.
Boot.
Big boot there, Okada. Oh, but Cozy. Oh, no. Another boot there from Okada. Okada's about to get lariated.
Oh, uppercut.
Uppercut.
Now Okada.
Oh, man.
Okada just thinking, like, hey, he's still got this. There is no way I'm going to fall to 3-1. And join Suzuki. Oh, forearm to the face.
Look at Kojima coming back now. He hit that one forearm. Can he follow up, though? Maybe a boot, maybe another forearm. Another forearm.
Another forearm. What's Kojima thinking here? Another forearm. That one takes Okada down.
That would knock Okada all the way down. I think he really, really needs to start going for Koji lariats.
Yeah, he really needs to start thinking about it because he's got Okada on the run here. Okada now taking refuge in the corner.
He's got Okada literally on the ropes right now.
Exactly. Okada pulling himself up as best he can.
By the rope.
Kojima, oh, there's another chop.
What a chop. That chop honestly kind of reminded me of Kenta Kobashi's chops.
There you go. There's another chop there.
Usually like a little bit higher. Like it seemed like he always aimed for the right clavicle, but still. Kojima's a beast.
Absolutely.
Are we going to get another elbow drop attempt maybe? We've seen Okada's elbow drop. Are we going to see Kojima's?
We might. He's going to charge in the corner, points at Okada. There's the forearm.
Hit it!
Kojima, though, he can't get to the top rope right away. I mean, this match is taking a lot out of him.
Well, and I mean, yeah, every G1 match has taken a lot out of him because his conditioning isn't great.
Exactly. Top rope, but Okada is going to meet him.
Okada caught him, yeah.
This could be a bad time here for Kojima.
Okada's getting him up to the fireman's carry. Oh, but Kojima fighting out. Look at this. Those are some hard punches. Oh, what is he doing now?
Kojima pivoting there. Wonder what he was thinking. Maybe he is thinking of that avalanche Koji cutter.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking, too. Yeah, he might actually be using this to set up for that.
And he is. And he got it.
Got it, too. Yes.
And Kojima actually makes the cover fairly quickly, too. And Okada kicks out.
That's a rare occasion. I mean, Kojima, when he hits a big move, he's usually down and out for a few seconds at least.
And Kojima, I think adrenaline is taking over here. He's got to be thinking, hitting the Koji lariat. Brainbuster there. Shades of the Stone Pitbull Ishii. Hooks the leg.
1,
two.
2. And Okada's kicking out.
Okada did kick out. Kojima, you got to be thinking about that Koji lariat.
He is Okada after all. I swear, after all of the submissions that he withstood against Suzuki, I'm not entirely convinced that Okada is mortal.
I know, right? I mean, this guy can take a beating and keep on going. And now Kojima thinking Koji lariat off the ropes. Missed it.
German suplex. Okada kept it locked in. You know he's going to turn this into a Rainmaker. Is he going to connect?
Kojima,
Left arm lariat to the back.
And wait a minute here. Kojima's still on his feet. And Okada's down to his knees. Oh my God, are we about to? And no. Oh my
Oh,
God!
what? Kojima with the Koji Lariat out of a Rainmaker. 1, 2. Yeah,
And
Okada.
Okada kicked out.
Woo-wee.
Gotta respect the fight from Kojima.
For those of you who are trying to stay synchronized with us, since we have a down moment here, we're at 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 44, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. 9, 50. Yeah, just running timestamp there.
Kojima here wants to put this away. Okada getting back up to his feet. Kojima maybe thinking Koji Lariat again. Can he get it? Again, Okada ducks.
Oh, what?
Ducks again. There's
Drop
the
kick.
drop kick.
Jesus. Okada's lariat, or Okada's drop kick is absolutely devastating.
And Okada is obsessed with that Rainmaker.
Oh.
Gonna try again.
Yeah,
Kojima ducked again. Oh, discus forearm.
What?
And Kojima already back up to his feet. Oh, he wants it bad. He wants it bad. And now, what the hell is... Oh, no.
Tombstone time.
Tombstone. I know I've said it over and over, but now it's over. There it is.
Yep.
4-0 Okada. 2-3 count. Oh, man. Great match, though. I thought they told an excellent story, and I'll tell you, there were times I actually thought, could Kojima actually do this?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Man, Okada is
definitely
just racking.
Not used to seeing Okada be that over the top cocky.
Yeah, but I mean 4-0 now in his block, and I'll tell you, can Omega follow? That is going to be one hell of a mountain to climb. Meanwhile, Kojima falls really to 0-4. Damn. I mean, yeah, much like we did, I forget, with Nagata. With Nagata, I believe it was. I have to call Kojima out of this thing here because 0-4 is a just dreadful place. Even Tanahashi didn't get that bad the year he came roaring back. He only went to 0-3. Kojima and Nagata have surpassed that. I think we could start chalking these guys up as done.
Yeah, for sure. Kojima and Nagata, the two real old timers that aren't Suzuki that are in this tournament, are yet to win a match. A combined 0-8 between those two guys. How crazy is that?
Yeah, absolutely. Just nuts to think about. What a match here from the world champion, still unbeaten. And he may have a date with destiny when he faces Kenny Omega on the final day. And we may be looking at 2 undefeated records, but that remains to be seen. Because Kenny Omega is facing Michael Elgin. Now, partner, I already don't have to field your opinion because I believe you've established that if one of these guys win, that being Okada and Omega, you're picking the other guy to win. So I'm assuming you believe that Omega is going to beat Elgin. And I'm going to agree with you, but I think it's going to be a much tougher hill to climb than Okada just had. And that's saying something because Kojima definitely brought the fight tonight. But, I mean, again, these two and Omega and Elgin are rivals. Elgin beat Omega for the Intercontinental Championship. So they got a storied history here. I mean, what do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, man, I definitely think that Omega is winning this, but Elgin has beaten Omega before, and really, he's actually beaten him for the Intercontinental Championship before.
Right, exactly. So if anybody knows how to beat Kenny Omega, it is Michael Elgin. That said, though, when you look at the breakdown of the table, we've got Omega at 3-0, of course, aspiring for the same record that Okada just achieved, and 4-0. And Elgin is, I believe, 1-2 right now, because he did beat Kojima, but he's lost to both Okada and Tama, which would make it very interesting because if Omega would lose to Elgin, Okada, that would be great for him because he's already beaten Elgin. So in the breakdown, Okada, I think, would hold all the cards if Elgin could play spoiler to Omega in this match. But Kenny, I don't think Kenny's going to let that happen. I think Kenny is determined to go 4-0. He wants so badly to be IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I mean, you hear him talk about it. And he says, you know, New Japan's the future. I mean, to me, Ashton, I hate to be hyperbolic, but I think Kenny Omega is one. I don't want to say the only, because that's a very talented locker room New Japan has. But I think you have to really look at Kenny Omega as one of the people at the forefront of New Japan being able to have this U.S. expansion. And I mean, hell, Kenny Omega is the United States champion, first ever United States champion, beat Ishii in the finals of a tournament to win that title. Kenny Omega has a globalist vision for New Japan's success, and he wants to be a part of that. You know, he's talked about, I've seen all these guys jumping ship to WWE, but I'm building something here. Japan, these people, everything about New Japan Pro Wrestling is my home. My legacy is being built here. And yet that legacy has one gaping hole. That's the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And I mean, Ashton, like we say with all champions in this tournament, if Elgin wins, if he beats Omega again, they may be doing this dance again. And instead, it'll be for the U.S. title next time rather than the Intercontinental title. So big stakes here for Big Mike. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because the thing with Elgin is he doesn't have any kind of championship right now. And Kenny Omega is, no matter how prestigious you want to say this championship is, Kenny Omega is the United States champion. So Elgin does have more reason to win this rather than just getting the 2 points for G1. He also has the motivation of going after that U.S. title.
Exactly. And for Omega, the motivation is clear. Get to 4-0. Advance in my block. Win this tournament. Go back to Wrestle Kingdom and do what I couldn't do last time, and let's become world champion. And you see Omega not losing any of his cockiness here. And he pie faces Elgin. Kick to the gut. And do you think that's smart by Omega to play those mind games, to not show any fear to a guy that you know has beaten you for a championship in the past? And, oh, there's the eye rake there.
You know what, John? He's done that in every match so far, so I'm not entirely unconvinced that it's not the best strategy.
There you go. Now going to try an Irish whip, but Elgin with the stopping power, though. Clubby blow there. Elgin almost, well, I should say Omega almost going down there from his own blows. And Elgin hanging on to the Irish whip. Whips Kenny hard into the corner and gets a boot for his troubles right in the face. Omega charging. And Elgin just powering through Omega. Goddamn. There's a chop. And Kenny just crumples to a knee in the corner. Elgin now going to impose his will. He's going to toss Kenny here. And he does. Halfway across the ring.
I don't think there's any question in anyone's mind that Omega has the athleticism and speed advantage here, but Elgin has a massive power advantage. And, you know, I say massive, but Kenny is a strong guy in his own right, but Elgin is on another level.
Absolutely. And now look at the deadlift vertical here, and there it is. And, you know, great stall to it, and you see Mike flexing. I mean, Kenny Omega, he does have power himself. You're right. We've seen some incredible feats of strength, but I do have to give the nod to Elgin in that department. But Omega had the slingshot splash scouted, forearm to the face, another forearm. And again, these two have a history. Could it be, oh, boot right to the face there of Elgin. And Omega, what is he going to do to get to 4-0? And, oh, look at that slingshot elbow. That was different from Big Mike. There you go. And now Omega, kind of half in, half out. No, Omega's on the apron. Lariat, though, takes Kenny off and into the guardrail goes his shoulder.
Surprised Kenny didn't see that coming and get out of the way or counter it.
Well, I'll tell you, he did not. So now Elgin has the advantage. Omega favoring that shoulder. Elgin going to charge. Boot right to the... Oh, my God, what a boot sends Kenny over the guardrail. And if you're Michael Elgin, you got to be thinking this is exactly what I wanted to happen. I've got Omega right where I want him. Elgin on one side, Omega on the other. Could it be a suplex over the guardrail? Omega wriggling. He does. Forearm to the face. Oh, what's Omega thinking here?
Springboard.
Springboard guardrail. And, oh, Elgin caught him. It's going to be belly to belly on the floor.
Wow.
And if you're Okada, Ashton, you got to be watching this and loving it. I mean, just thinking, I just got through with Kojima. I've got my 8 points. 8 points so far in this block, locked up, and Omega's facing a guy that has beaten him before on a big stage, and he's looking like he's about to do it again. If I'm Okada, I am reveling in this right now. And now Elgin going to go to the top rope. Now Michael Elgin, but Omega, shot there.
Omega's back is hurting, man.
Omega's back is hurting. Elgin's already done a number on him with the power advantage that you already spoke about earlier, partner. But Omega trying to rally. Meets Elgin on the top rope. Front face lock. Could be a superplex. Elgin again, though, with the stopping power. Has his hand clutched on the rope. Goes back to the rope. And there's a body shot there. And the clubby blows to the back. Is it going to be a sunset flip? Oh, wait, he's got Omega. He's got Omega. And
he wants a power bomb. Is he going to go for a buckle bomb? Omega fight out of it, though.
Super kick. What a super kick by Omega. Shadesville, his elite brethren, the Young Bucks, and Kotaru crusher by Omega. Kenny Omega. He's feeling it here. Kenny Omega going to go. Lateral press. 2. And Elgin kicks out. And I will tell you what, Elgin, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than that Omega to beat him, and I know you know that. And I also do believe, and oh wait, Omega here, going to get a knee there on Elgin, and another knee there, and another knee.
I love how much Omega took from Nakamura when he left.
I know, right?
Half of Omega's arsenal at this point
is
just Nakamura stuff.
Hell, some people would even say that given how he's being used in WWE, that at times Omega probably does a better Nakamura than Nakamura in a WWE setting. And now there's the headlock there by Omega. He's got the leg over the body of Elgin somewhat. Keeps Elgin grounded, and when you got a man that size grounded, can't really use his power. But now getting back to his base is Elgin. Omega there, leaving himself vulnerable to body shots. There's a second one there by Elgin. And Omega, what a chop there. He's going to move the elbow pad up slightly. Omega thinking now it's time to get into second gear here. Another chop to Elgin. Omega has got to beat Michael Elgin here to get to 4-0, to keep matching Okada with those 8 points. Oh, it could be bang, good night, and there's another chop there. Gotta wonder when Omega's going to want to start throwing V-triggers. Elgin versus the Irish Whip.
Brilliant, Kenny.
Got him in gear there.
Look at Elgin, man. Elgin is not only keeping up with Omega, but it seems like he's always one step ahead of Kenny.
And now could it be the slingshot splash? Couldn't get it last time and didn't get it this time either. Omega moving.
These guys are really a lot more evenly matched than I realized.
Well, I mean, I was even kind of curious about that fact. I mean, because again, these guys do have a storied history. They are not strangers to each other by any stretch of the imagination. And I mean, when you're that well read and an opponent, and oh, wait a minute here, Kenny. Wristlock, could it be the steamroller here? And that is the thing about Kenny's power. You just saw him get Elgin up for that. You know he can get Elgin up for the one-winged angel. And now could it be the moonsault? No! Elgin moved out of the way. Wow, these guys have each other so well scouted. And now Elgin. Could it be a deadlift German here? He's going around. He's got the arm stretched out. There's the waistlock position. Yep. Thinking deadlift. Kenny trying to
find out of it, though. Back elbow, back elbow, back elbow. Oh, Elgin throws him into the turnbuckle, though, and a lariat to the back. Oh, Elgin going for the German again, but Kenny with the standing switch. Oh, my God. Elgin with the back elbow from hell.
And now Elgin could be thinking, is he thinking lariat? No, chopped by Omega.
Kenny. Wow.
Elbow pad came off.
Omega took his elbow pad off. Oh, the power slam into the, kind of like an emerald flosion there from Elgin.
Absolutely. Elgin snapping that off on Omega. Omega seemed like he was really ready to turn up the heat when he removed the elbow pad. But Elgin stopping that dead in its tracks. Now, if you're Elgin, what move do you make next? What do you think could put Kenny Omega away? You must be asking yourself, if you are, Big Mike. And there's another chop there. Kenny leaning against the ropes. Kenny just really favoring that chest. That's got to be agonizing. And now Elgin. Again. Another knife edge chop. And my God, that sends Kenny all the way down to the canvas and back up again. Favoring that. Just you can see his face tells a better story than my words ever could. And Elgin checking the arm. Omega checking the arm to his own detriment. And there's a forearm to the face there by Elgin to Omega. And now the German, and he got it.
Oh, yeah, he did. Omega all the way back to the turnbuckle. Is Elgin going to do a cannonball here? No, he's not.
Lariat, what a lariat.
Oh, and that's right. He does this all the way to the other side of the ring in a lariat. Every time he does that, I bring up force equals mass times acceleration. Elgin's bringing a lot of both.
Absolutely. And maybe a little bit of extra oomph tonight, given that it is an old rival. And Kenny Omega lands on his feet, sends Elgin into the turnbuckle. And if you're Kenny, you got to do something fast because Okada is just kind of smiling smugly, seeing you in this much agony. And oh, what a shot to Elgin. And Omega might have just given himself mouth to mouth here in his G1
is he
chances.
Drop kick to the back of the head here?
I think he is. I think he stunned Elgin enough. But wait, he's facing Elgin here. Oh,
crossbody, but he got caught. Elgin sorting him up. He wants maybe like a power slam.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, swing bottom there by Elgin, too. And Omega kick out.
I'll say, yeah, that was an emphatic kick out.
And Elgin even kind of looking a little surprised that that wasn't it for Kenny. I mean, he's made Kenny endure so much already in this match. But, I mean, Omega is staying in the fight, kicking out at 2 after that swing bottom. And now Elgin's got Omega by the hair. Now Elgin here. What's he thinking? Is he thinking alternating lariats? There's the one to the front.
Yep.
And Kenny's just staggering here. He doesn't even know where he is. He doesn't know right from left. And there's another one there. And another lariat.
Oh, man.
Oh, Big Mike motioning for the arm. We know what he wants to do. But Kenny, though, grabbing the singlet. Could it be a dragon? No.
Dragon? No. Elgin with the jumping enziguri, though. Wow.
And I
think his athleticism is pretty crazy for someone his size.
Lariat? No. Snap Hurricane Rana
from Kenny.
Kenny keeping his dream alive. I don't think Kenny could take it on a level of pride to fall to Okada, you know, to go 3-1 while Okada was 4-0. Because Kenny, I believe, even though he's lost to Okada in the past, he does believe he's the better man. And he has to keep pace with Okada. And now, off the ropes, could it be the Tope Konjiro? No, Elgin follows through. Kick to the gut by Omega. V-trigger. First one of the match. And now Poison Rana. No.
No. Elgin.
No.
Oh, he went for the German, but Omega landed on his feet. Oh, Elgin went for the dragon suplex there from Omega.
But look at Elgin, though. He goes out to the floor. He goes out
How
to the floor.
smart is that, John?
That's brilliant. But now, wait, Kenny, though, going to make it a moot point. Tope Konjiro there by Kenny Omega. And Omega has got to be feeling it. He's a gamer. He loves to play for those big stakes, and they don't get any bigger than G1 Climax. He wants that 4-0 record. And now Elgin definitely on the defensive. All of Kenny Omega's momentum came crashing down on Elgin there. This is advantage Omega right now. He's feeling himself, and that's what he needed to do all match. Now let's see here. He's got to peg Elgin up. I don't think Kenny's going to take the count-out victory. I could be wrong about that, of course. He'll probably take a victory any way he could get it. And now Kenny has got Elgin back in the ring. He wants to do this straight up. He wants to show that he is the best wrestler in the world right now. And now he's going to ascend to the top rope. And I think what you were thinking earlier, partner, Kenny's going to get here. The drop kick to the back of the head. Elgin favoring it. And he got it.
And there it is.
Now Kenny going to stack Elgin up. It's still a kick out, though, by Big Mike. And now Omega saying, hey, I'm smart. I still got something left. I think this crowd may be pro-Omega. I'm not sure because I think you have your audio up. I do not. And he was kind of gesturing like, oh, I hear you. But, oh, wait a minute here. The gun comes out. Bang!
Calling for
Goodbye. And
Elgin's
good.
up,
No!
though. Big
Boot. Kenny eats it.
Omega, though, he went for a V-trigger again, but Elgin, forearm, left forearm, alternating forearms here from Elgin. Oh, he's gonna get
there's the V-trigger.
There's the knee. Oh, Omega now. Aoi Shodo.
And he got it. He got it. The Aoi Shodo there by Omega. And Omega, he realizes now he's in control. And look at Elgin's positioning. He's in the perfect position to eat a few V-triggers. And again, we say bang, goodbye, and good night. V-trigger by Omega.
You know that's never going to put anyone away, though. He's going to have to use
lariat.
Oh, my God. He took Omega's head off and turned him inside out at the same time with that lariat.
Yeah, Omega was pulling Elgin in for the one-winged angel, and Elgin just using all of his momentum to just take Kenny off his feet, turn him inside out. And both these men are down now, as Elgin has the chance to get to 500. Kenny has the chance to go 4-0. And who is going to win this here between these two rivals? And Omega's face, he looks to be in such pain. I was not expecting that lariat at all. That came out of nowhere from Big Mike. What does Kenny have left to give? Another forearm there. Forearm there by Elgin. And now Omega. Forearm by Omega. Forearm by Elgin. Back and forth.
These guys are so evenly matched. It's unbelievable.
It really is going to be whoever gets the best shot first. You know, that big bullet in the chamber chop there by
Elgin
Omega.
with the spinning power bomb. Omega with the one-winged angel.
Exactly. Forearm by Elgin. I think Elgin's starting to win the strike exchange, but then Omega right back.
Oh, Omega firing back quicker now, though.
He is.
Maybe Elgin isn't winning this strike exchange quite as much as we both thought. Oh, with the back fist to the future.
And Kenny's eyes damn near rolled in the back of his head. That back fist. My God.
Wow. Elgin with the tribute to Eddie Kingston.
And Elgin's expression just completely changed. Elgin's calling for the end here. Oh, man. Kenny's got to be damn near limp after that back fist. But the forearms. The forearms. Oh, and another lariat.
Oh, my God. Another lariat that just turned Kenny inside out. Only a 2 count. Again, Omega kicks out.
But now, I will say, Elgin is in control. Could it be the buckle bomb to Omega? He got it. Oh, God. Kenny didn't show any resistance there. Could it be the spinning? No. Kenny reversed it. One-winged angel.
Time up.
Poison
Rana. Poison Rana from Elgin.
Lariat
and another lariat.
That's it.
He's going for this. He's going for the big. Oh, he's got him. What are you doing, Elgin?
Oh, crucifix.
Jesus.
And Kenny just
God, Omega kicked out anyway.
Man, I think that was a grave mistake by Elgin. I don't think Kenny could have resisted any offensive maneuver you wanted to throw. Why wouldn't you go for your rotating power bomb? But Omega staying in this thing. And now, notice how smart Omega was, though, Ashton. He goes to the outside. He's on the apron now. So he can't be pinned out there. And he can't submit. That does buy Kenny Omega a little time. I still can't believe we just saw a poison Rana from Michael Elgin, and he still didn't win the match. Could it be a German on the apron? Kenny, though, has got one arm over the rope, you see there. And now he's taking both hands, and he's clutching onto the rope with everything he has. Oh, now the shots right there to the side of the head. And Kenny now. Could it be a V-trigger? And he got it. Kenny got the V-trigger. And Elgin slumped on the rope. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Kenny, he knows he has to do something big to put Elgin down. And I think he found it.
What's he going to even go for here, though?
Maybe a dragon suplex.
I feel like he might go for it. Oh, what?
Oh, God!
Oh,
God!
No! Kenny! What did you do?
Kenny!
Oh, what did you do, Kenny? What did you do?
Oh, on the apron.
Oh, powerbomb on the apron. You're lucky he let you get away with that, Kenny. Because as much as that hurt, imagine if he dropped you all the way to the exposed floor.
We'd be having the same conversation about Omega that we've unfortunately had to have about Shibata, for God's sakes. And now, Elgin.
I mean, just in the sense that he'd be in the damn hospital, yeah.
Exactly. And now Elgin has got Omega back in the ring. This might be academic here. I mean, that was a powerbomb on the apron. Again, what is going to stop Elgin from getting that rotating powerbomb at this point? Look at Kenny. Kenny looks like he's on death's door. He's heaving. He's struggling for breath. And now Elgin, he might be thinking of burning hammer here. Because he's got Kenny's back facing. Oh, wait a minute here. That's no burning hammer.
He's going for the crucifix powerbomb here.
Oh, my God, again? Again? And oh, Frankensteiner! Frankensteiner by Omega. And Omega realizes he's alive. Stacks up Elgin. 2. And Elgin kicked out.
Jesus.
Back and forth these two go.
This match.
Unbelievable.
Elgin's bleeding at the mouth, by the way.
I think Okada was or not okay. Yeah.
Not Elgin. Omega is, not Elgin.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say I felt like Omega was bleeding too, but that is what you meant. And another V trigger. He got it.
Oh my God. 1, 2, and Elgin again keeping himself in this.
What is Omega going
for here?
Oh my God!
Jesus! Double underhook pile driver. 1, 2. And Elgin kicks out again.
I've never seen Omega utilize the double arm underhook pile driver, and he did there. But you know what? This is all head-based offense, partner. You've got to imagine that Elgin's brains are scrambled.
Yeah.
And now I have to pose the same question. Elgin didn't capitalize on what he did. Omega clearly is. What resistance can Elgin offer to any V-trigger or to a one-winged angel?
Yeah, I mean, we really don't see Omega win with V-triggers at all, but that one-winged angel is a guaranteed win.
Oh, and another V-trigger there.
These are just knees to the chest area to me. Like, he's not even connecting with the head. We caught him there. Oh, Omega's trying to fight it.
What a forearm shot.
Now, Elgin, yeah, you got met with a V-trigger, buddy.
Oh, but Elgin might do another lariat.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
There's another V-trigger. That's going to be the winning V-trigger. Poison Rana.
Are you kidding me right now? If Elgin kicks out of this.
And he does.
And he does. You've got to be joking.
Elgin, though, looking so spaced. And Omega has to hit the one-winged angel here. There's no other choice. And I'd say the same to Elgin. He's got to get the rotating powerbomb. Can Omega go 4-0 here? Saying good night to Elgin. He's got to capitalize. And Elgin caught him. Oh, the powerbomb. That might do it.
Oh, is he going to go for the buckle bomb here? He's going for the buckle bomb. He got it. If he can get the spinning powerbomb, it is over. It's going to be over. He got it. Is this going to be it for Kenny Omega? 1, 2.
No!
Are you kidding me?
Omega stays in it. Oh, my God.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick out of that sequence before.
I don't think I have either. And now you see Elgin bleeding. He is
What
bleeding.
else does Elgin have left, though?
I mean, he'd have to start busting out pile drivers or some crazy shit because I don't even know. I think Omega saw that he was about to fall to Okada, and I don't think he ever wants to fall to Okada again.
I mean, is Elgin maybe going to have to pull out a burning hammer? You mentioned it.
Yeah, and that's what look at him, partner. Look at where he's taking Omega. Look where he's taking Omega. That's exactly what he's thinking about. He's thinking about that burning hammer. I'm telling you, for Omega, it's that will to win. We used to talk about it with Shawn Michaels and his second run in 2002. That desire, that intangible. He wants to be better than Okada. He needs to be better than Okada. He needs to be world champion. But Elgin doesn't give a shit. and Omega may have nothing left to give. You can see him. He's trying to resist, I think. He's trying to position his body in a way that he could counter. Oh, dear God.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Elgin's going for the burning hammer here. If he hits this, it's got to be over. But I said that about the
Omega. He slides out. The elbows.
Elbows. Another elbow. Backdrop driver.
Kenny, I think, tried to eat it. He crumpled.
Oh, my God.
And look at Omega. He's practically dead weight.
He can't even get Omega up to his feet. Oh, Elgin's going to do another backdrop driver. Jesus.
And now is Elgin. He is going to go for the cover. Two. Check out again.
Oh, my God. Is Kenny Omega the toughest man alive right now?
He might be. Partner, I got to ask you, what is our time limit here? How much time do we have left? Because we might have to start seriously talking about a draw here.
I mean, this is a 30-minute time limit match.
And again, Elgin wants that burning hammer. And now he's not even going to bother positioning it on the rope. This is going to do it here. There is no way Omega's going to counter this. He got it. It's over.
That's got to be it. That has to be it. He's going in for the pin immediately. 1, 2, 3
count.
Wow.
Michael Elgin beats Omega again, and I'll tell you, he just earned a United States Championship match.
Boy, I'll say he earned it. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Michael Elgin just worked harder than I've ever seen anyone work to get to 2-2.
Yeah, that was insanity.
You know what, though, John? I think we might be able to say now, maybe Michael Elgin just has Kenny Omega's number.
Maybe he does. And again, if you're Okada, you are loving this because now Okada stands alone at 4-0. And partner, your reactions here, because I am shocked.
My only thought is, I wonder if Okada is just going to go undefeated and win the whole thing.
Yeah, and then maybe pick Kenny. I mean, a lot of people early on, before the tournament got underway, were saying that was a possibility. And I think it's a possibility now that has kind of reasserted itself and that we must reconsider. Damn.
You know, it's actually strange because I'm looking on Pro Fight DB here, and these guys have faced off in singles matches 4 times, and prior to this match, they were tied at 2 wins apiece.
Wow.
Yeah, because Omega beat Elgin last year on the road to Wrestling Dontaku, and we already saw earlier this year at the G1 Special in the USA, Omega beat Elgin there as well. But last year, Elgin beat Omega for the Intercontinental title at Dominion and in G1. So now, really, in the matches that are considered the most important in G1 and in title matches, Elgin is 3-0 against Omega.
Right.
And Omega has 2 wins against Elgin, one of which was an Intercontinental Championship match, the other of which was in the G1 US Special. So,
what a match that was. And now Omega falls to 3-1.
By the way, apparently, since we do have Kenny Omega on the mind, apparently Dave Meltzer gave Omega Yano from day 6 1 star. So Omega, in Dave Meltzer's mind, I'm sure, just went from a 1-star match to what could very easily be considered a 5-star match that we just witnessed.
Yeah. I will say this. That was an insane contest. And now Kenny Omega's hopes may have to ride on day 10, which will be, I believe, Sunday. Because if Omega can win and Okada would lose, that would put everybody, right back in it as far as the 2 big head honchos are concerned.
Well, and you know what, too, John? I wanted to point out, now that Kenny Omega has a loss, there's no possible way for Omega and Okada to have a perfect tie, because even if they go into the final day with the same record and they go to a draw, the way to figure out who wins the block is the strength of victory. So whoever Like whoever had like the biggest names under their victory list is going to end up being who wins the block. So,
Right.
say for example, since Kenny just beat Elgin, if you know if or since Elgin just beat Kenny, if suppose someone like Suzuki, or no, we already saw Suzuki Okada, didn't we?
No, not yet. That isn't until August,
okay,
actually.
So suppose Suzuki beats Okada and then ends up going like 6-3 overall, and Elgin finishes the tournament like 4-5 overall. Omega would win the tournament because Omega beat Suzuki, whereas then Okada lost to Suzuki.
Right.
So if we do, it's impossible now for Omega and Okada to have a perfect tie, unless the guys that they lose to end up with the same record. I guess that would be possible as well. So unlikely, but possible.
Absolutely. And yeah, I'm just looking at day 10 for the B block, or I was, because again, that should be July 20, actually July 30th, and Omega's facing Kojima, and Okada's facing Juice Robinson. So, like I said, if you're Omega, you want to keep winning now, and you want Okada to at least lose one match, so you share the same loss column. And I don't know, just
Okada can get that job done. Is in a really interesting position because his most difficult matches are his final 3 matches. His final 3 matches are against Evil, Suzuki, and of course Omega himself. So Okada could end up going 6-0 and lose 2 of his last 3 matches and not win the block.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like I said, the A block may have the better matches on the whole, but the B block, as far as like the structure and who's leading the pack, contains far more intrigue for me. Because, yeah, it's a very interesting story that's developing here in the B block. And, guys, I mean, that's day 8, and we ended with one hell of a barn burner. That was easily match of the night.
So that had to be one of the top 5 or so matches of the tournament so far.
Oh, absolutely. Elgin and Omega killed it. I got nothing else to say, though, partner. So we'll see you guys again on Saturday for day 9 of the A block, because there are no recordings tomorrow, G1 related. So, yeah, we'll see you guys again on Saturday. And, partner, I'm going to let you take us home.
Well, we will see them on Saturday, but we'll also see them tonight, because tonight is Q&A. And you have, at this point, about 3 hours and 21 minutes. If you want to get your questions in for this month's Q&A, you can tweet them to us with, we have the link to our Twitter in the description. You can, message us on Facebook, although I would prefer a tweet to a Facebook message. You can, if you're already in the Discord, you can just kind of send them to us in a DM there. If you're not in the Discord, be sure to check out our Patreon. It's only $3 a month, and you get access to the official Twitwow patron Discord. You'll be able to have very intimate access to John and myself, as well as everyone else that pays those $3 to get in. And then I would say, if you're interested, you can also request a live reaction or a combination live reaction and review like what we do for Lucha Underground. And the pricing details on that are also on Patreon. And if you don't want to cough up all that money in one shot, you can do the $3 a month for Discord access, and that'll add up and accumulate. And over time, you'll be able to kind of save up and be able to get a live reaction or a live reaction review combination with the money you save up with those $3 Discord Discord donations. If you would like to support us, but you want physical returns for your support, you can buy a t-shirt on our Teespring store. That's also in the description. If you don't want to spend the $25 for a t-shirt, you can spend $16 on a mug, $15 on a mug, I think it actually is, or just spend $6 on a sticker. It's your call. We have options available. We have Twitwow merch. We have Scum Squad merch. We have John's Because He's a Father, damn it, Kevin Owens merch available, and more will be coming this summer. I'm not entirely sure what, probably Marty Skrull or something like that. We'll see. And of course, we will be back tonight for our Q&A, so remember to get your questions in for that, and we will see you guys at 8 p.m. tonight for that. And remember, stay tuned.